This budget helps all Illinoisans who are suffering.
A historic special session ends in the early morning hours inside the Illinois legislature's last-minute budget deal.
And good morning, everybody. Welcome to WGN TV Political Report. I'm Paul Lisnick.
And I'm Tamon Bradley. Let's get right to Springfield this morning.
What was supposed to be a 3-day special session stretched into 5. The Illinois Senate adjourned just after 1:30 this morning.
Both chambers approved a $41 billion budget plan that relies on borrowing from the Federal Reserve. The plan holds most spending at current levels, but gives a boost to human services, public health, and DCFS. But the state's education fund won't get a promised $350 million boost this year. The budget passed the House largely along party lines.
Our people are suffering, families are suffering, businesses are suffering, our houses of worship are suffering, our governments are suffering. There's a storm, there's a giant storm blowing across our land and blowing across the state of Illinois.
The people in this state have been suffering for a long time, and it will continue, and they will continue to suffer after tonight. And yes, even after when the vaccination has been delivered, they will continue to suffer because the legislature looks in the other direction on the most pressing, the most important issues that face us.
Now, in the Senate, every Republican voted against the spending plan. Although the budget does not count on any revenue from Governor Pritzker's proposed graduated income tax, Republicans still called the plan an enormous gamble.
Governor Pritzker said on Friday miracles can happen quickly at the state capitol, and that's what Mayor Lori Lightfoot got late last night.
Yeah, after being stalled for months, a fix for the Chicago casino now on its way to the governor's desk. The plan will change the way revenues are divided up between the city and state. Last year, a study commissioned by the city of Chicago called the original tax rate too onerous for an operator to turn a profit. But failure to move forward could have massive financial implications for the city and the state. Any revenue handed over to Chicago will go towards paying down pension debt. And a whopping 40% of the state's vertical capital plan, it depends on cash from the casino.
Not only for Chicago, but for everywhere in the entire state of Illinois. This is good for everyone, for jobs and development, having a Chicago casino be real.
The casino is not done just yet. The city still needs to settle on a location and an operating partner, but Mayor Lightfoot released a statement just after midnight praising the move she says was decades in the making.
Well, Governor Pritzker has already vowed to sign off on a plan to expand vote by mail this fall.
The bill will send vote by mail applications to any Illinois voter who applied for an official ballot in the 2018 general election or elections in 2019 or 2020. It's a one-time only exemption just for this November 3rd general election coming up. That day will also be made a state holiday in an effort to boost participation. And residents as young as 16 years old will be allowed to serve as election judges. That's to allow older judges with health concerns to stay home. And after a rocky start to the special session, State Representative Darren Bailey's crusade against the governor gets a boost from the Department of Justice.
Yeah, the U.S. Attorney General's office under Bill Barr filed a statement of interest in Bailey's lawsuit challenging Pritzker's stay-at-home order. The DOJ says Bailey makes a strong case that the governor's emergency order exceeds his executive authority.
You know, I've never made light of this, but I've always contended that at the detriment of the destruction of our economy, we cannot do this and live like this.
I can also say that the decision in that court, if it goes against us, really only applies to Clay County because it's been decided already in Cook County Court. It's been decided already in Sangamon County Court, upholding my ability to issue disaster proclamations and executive orders associated with a disaster in the state of Illinois.
The Justice Department says the case should be sent back to state court because it raises claims under state law, not the U.S. Constitution. Bailey joined protests outside the Springfield Convention Center at the start of the special session. He was kicked out of the makeshift House chamber for refusing to wear a mask, only to return later with the proper face covering.
And tomorrow, state lawmakers also made sure to give Illinoisans relief of a different kind. Making us happy here, it's in the form of cocktails to go. Pending the governor's signature, bars will be allowed to sell mixed drinks with carry-out orders. The measure is designed to help struggling businesses catch up during the pandemic. We'll hear from the governor in his post-session press conference. It's a little later this morning. For now, coming up next on WGN-TV Political Report.
People are stepping up in incredible ways to help people that they will probably never know, never see, never meet. And that's really, to me, the spirit of what being a Chicagoan is all about.
An unexpected challenge for a first-time politician. I talk one-on-one with Mayor Lori Lightfoot on the one-year anniversary of her inauguration.
Plus, a controversial vote at the Cook County Board. How President Tony